A family is now suing 4 years after their child with Down syndrome was left on a school bus for hours. The parents say their son is still suffering and hasn't been the same since it happened. Only on 5, Arthur Mondale explains why the child's father says this is the only way to get justice.
The attorney for the child's parents says the child has suffered fear of riding buses, at one point even fear of going to school. But that's just the short list of what his clients have dealt with.
For them, it was just easy to say sorry.
Que no suceda para otras
And
oportunidades.
we don't want this to happen again or to anyone else.
That's the motivation behind Eddie Guevara's decision to sue the Palm Beach County School District. His then 7-year-old son with Down syndrome was left on a hot school bus for hours in October 2015.
We want this situation to be an example to the school district.
His son was supposed to be dropped off at J.C. Mitchell Elementary in Boca Raton in the morning, but instead was somehow overlooked. A mechanic at the bus yard in Boynton Beach found his special needs son in the afternoon. At the time, the district reported the child was left alone for 3 hours. The family believes it was more than 5 hours.
It cannot be left up to chance for a mechanic to get onto the bus and make sure that a child is pulled off before it gets too hot for him to survive.
The child was required to be walked on and off the bus by an attendant. The superintendent in 2015 fired the bus driver, who was on probationary status, and also said neither the driver nor the aide followed protocol to check every seat. The aide was also immediately taken off bus duty. 4 years later, the child's parents say their son has regressed even with therapy, diagnosed with anxiety and adjustment disorder, and they have fears for him as he grows up.
Absolutely.
Es mi first child, es mi primer hijo.
It's his first
El
child.
único hijo.
It's his only child.
His attorney says they've tried to reach an amicable resolution with the district. As a last resort, they filed a lawsuit claiming negligence, false imprisonment, and burden of expenses.
It will be up to a jury to determine what the value of this case is.
We contacted the school district, which tells us they cannot comment on pending litigation. Arthur Mondale, WPTV, News Channel 5.